He dressed in a black suit like a spook and walked like the Undertaker at my grand's funeral. Things have become lax around here. As Mr. Driscoll paced, he kept his eyes on the ground, but at the slightest noise he'd glance up like a kestrel. Driscoll wrote all our names on the whiteboard. For any breach of disciplinary policy, you will lose a life. He stopped, smiling. You have 3, and there will be dire consequences if you reach 0. Stevie Allen farted, and Driscoll took his long, bony index finger and erased one of his lives. Stevie snorted, and then he paused, clutching his stomach. I see we have gastrointestinal problems, Master Allen. Can I go to the toilet, sir? Driscoll made him wait. Above the chart, Driscoll sketched a cartoon of himself. It looked scarier than he did in real life. He departed to get more markers. Stevie, humming the funeral march, tried on Driscoll's trench coat and imitated him for the class. When we heard footsteps, we rushed back to our seats. Driscoll swept in, his gaze fixed on me like the eye of Sauron. You're smiling, Master Peyton? He drew a big unhappy face beside my name. It was as if Granny died all over again, like night, but night and day, an eclipse of anything good. And you, Master Allen, my coat. There's no cameras in here. You can't prove it, Stevie replied. Oh, there are no cameras, but I can still observe. Driscoll erased another of Stevie's lives as those eyes from the sketch gazed at us. Stevie Allen was not well. Neither was I, but all my sickness was in my thoughts. Driscoll was teaching us about Bram Stoker. The great man is a most genial and delightful host, as well as being an unmatched writer. You knew the bloke, Stevie said. Still a little of the rebel left in him. He based Dracula on you. Oh, Master Allen, the time has come. Driscoll erased Stevie's final life. Nothing. And just as Stevie stood up to gloat, the words caught in his throat and he fell dead. The PTA said Driscoll would do better in a grammar school. Defense against a dark arts teacher, I thought. I saw him packing and hid outside the window. He looked at all our names, Stevie's now gone, and copied them down in a notebook as if to say, I'll be keeping up with you all. Finally, he turned to his sketch, took out a black pen, and drew wings. They materialized from his shoulders like Wolverine's claws, tearing through the shirt. He opened the door, gripped the briefcase, and took flight. It was my chance to save myself from the feeling of doom. I dashed inside, grabbed the eraser, and rubbed out the wings. I spun around just in time to see Driscoll plunge from the night air and splat into the car park. Yet still, he twitched.